Hello everyone, and welcome to the Five Nights at Freddy's Orion's Remake. Now, I can't recall if I've already covered this or not, but I've decided I want to re-examine each of Orion's games, as I said I would, to really look into everything and notice all the details and see if there's anything worth fixing. Like this, for instance. This very glitchy wall, for one. And that. Now, this is not just going to be me saying, oh, this is all an error, this needs to be fixed. It's not like that. This is like another alpha test. Or just a test, I should say, at this point. And it's all honestly very helpful for me to be able to point out everything that should be fixed, while also balancing it out with everything that looks good. And oh my god, what is that? Oh my dear lord. Oh my dear lord. Can I jump? I can't jump. Oh my god, that's terrifying. It looks like you took Freddy's body and you just stuck Fredbear's head onto it. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Or that's oh my god, that's great. The eyes make it even creepier. But yeah, since you may or may not have already seen me go through this, if you haven't, then welcome. If you have, then this is not me just replaying it. This is me looking through everything that can be admired, updated, or fixed. So, you know, just something I thought I'd point out. Because if this gets enough love, this could become something grand. So, we have the back wall that's all glitchy. We have this wall that's incredibly glitchy. I like the light adaptation. We have this little part here, I don't even know what part it is. It's the wall that's glitching out. This little bit right here that's glitching out. I'm probably gonna look for all the glitches first. Or maybe I'll find them as I go along. But I just want to point out as many things as I can to really help Orion develop this. So for those watching who are just going to say I'm just complaining about all the flaws, A, I'm not complaining, and B, if you had a game that you wanted to improve, you'd want people pointing out and mentioning the little errors and bugs and stuff like that in the game too. There's also these. Now, despite the fact I do have a bug system, considering that a lot of these are in the walls, I'm probably only going to make one bug report that just says glitchy textures in the walls, and I just show off where those textures are. I don't know why this is even happening. I'm also trying to show it off in a place where you can recognize it. Are these? For a second I thought these were parallel. I was gonna say that explains a lot, but I don't think they are. Are they? No, they're not parallel. Now, this is, I believe, in a either 0.1.0. It's either in 0.1.0 or 0.1.5 version. Either way, I want to help it improve. So I'm going to take my time here in this video and show off all the things that I like, all the things that can be fixed or updated or patched. Now, I can understand if these wall bugs are beyond Orion's capability. I'm not saying he's not capable. I'm saying I'm understanding if it turns out to be very hard to do, because coding a game is no easy feat. It requires knowledge, it requires processing, planning, skill, development skill. It requires a lot of things. And, you know, not everything can always be done on the first try, so I'm not gonna like be too hard on anyone or him if it doesn't turn out the way anyone wants it. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm like kinda tired. I think that's supposed to be there. Maybe. Yeah. There's a glitchy texture up there. And a couple right here. Definitely one up there. One right around here. You know, I'll just let you look at these and figure out where they are. Because you can see them without me pointing them out. You can see the weird wiggly moving things. Wait a minute. This is the Bonnie model from Help Wanted. And I'm gonna assume that this Freddy model is also from Help Wanted, as is the Kike model. Well, I got no complaints about that. People always use the models however they want to, like in Gmod or in, you know, SFM or whatever they want to. As long as you credit them, Orion, if that's what's needed to be done, then I don't see any problems about this arising in the future. So, actually, do you need to credit them? These models, I think these models were made by Steel Wool Studios and not Scott Cawthon, so just in case, I would probably say you could, like, probably credit them so you don't avoid any copyright issues. Just saying, just saying. Because I know modeling is very, very hard, so I can understand why you would use these models, which actually look very fitting with this restaurant. So, yeah. Also, I would recommend that if you're able to test run this, you look very closely at the walls and see if there's any weird glitchy walls. Because if you can see them in your test run, then you know what to fix. What is that? Oh my gosh, these are totally... these are totally the models from Help Wanted. I remember because there was that minigame with Foxy and the batteries and... yeah, again, I've got no complaints. So, I think we've looked enough at the bugs. Let's take a look at the game design. I think I want to call these Roam reviews, for free roam games. I'm mostly a fan of those, so I'm probably gonna say like this is a I'll probably put the name of the fan game and then in parentheses I'll put Roam review, which is basically a kind of a look at how a game is during testing and note any improvements that could be made. I can't tell if there's a window here or not. So let's start off with the office. So first off, we have the office, which generally looks pretty good, almost like any other FNAF office, except this one has some of that good old Orion charm. I like how the fan actually looks like it's from probably like Staples or something, and it's not like every other old FNAF fan. It has its own little new design. Like, it's like in almost every FNAF fan game you see, it always has that same fan design. So, Orion having this as his own little fan design, to me it feels better. And then we have the doors. We can close the doors, but we can't use the lights. Wait. Yeah, the doors, there's a crack in the ceiling. The doors do definitely look very sturdy. I've always wondered what these monitors are actually for. Because we see them in the hallways, but we never actually know what they do. I guess that's a mystery that'll never be solved. Maybe they're extra monitors for the cameras or something? I don't know. Now we have this little room here. I assume this is meant to be like the janitor's closet, except there's no door, and I don't know what this is. It's probably like Orion's own little design, but I don't mind it. I like it. Here we have Foxy, who... I've seen your minigame, and it's kinda terrifying. Gonna take somebody's eye out with that hook. Can I go in? I cannot. I can only imagine what Foxy looked like when he actually had his full form. And here we have the back room, which lacks a table. But you know, kind of makes for easier looking around. I recall the original game had some shelves on the walls with animatronic heads. But I guess perhaps those were difficult to model. So, you guys are probably going to be telling me that I'm like being way too easy on Orion and telling him, oh, things are difficult to model and program. Well, they are. You try developing a game and coding and modeling everything. It takes weeks, it takes months. It takes a very long time to really develop a really good game. And Orion's doing this at age 11, for corn's sake. That's impressive for a kid. As he gets older, he'll become a lot smarter and more mature. And I know he's gonna do big things someday. Big things. I'm saying that, I say that like he's my own kid. Oof. But you know, he's a good kid. He's very nice and he's very, very smart and talented. And then, so yeah. And then here we have the... Oh, that's a lamp. And then here we have the glorious trio. We have Bonnie, who's always going to be my absolute favorite. If I could hug you, I would, but it appears my character does not have arms at the moment. I've always liked Bonnie's maintenance thing in Help Wanted, because it really has this terrifying atmosphere of, if I do this wrong, these animatronics could act at any moment. It's like staying perfectly still while a spider crawls across your body, and if that spider touches a part that you really don't want it to touch, you'll freak out, and then lash out. That's these animatronics with you. If you mess up or you drop something and it breaks, they will go apeshit on you. Bonnie and Freddy are like... I mean, Freddy's kind of my favorite, but Bonnie's more my favorite. Just look at how tall he is compared to me. Ugh. God. Ugh, that's... okay, I did not expect that to happen. Get on the stage. Get on stage. Get on stage. Get on... Oh. Whoa. You can see inside of him. Yeah. Jesus, your paw can crush my head like a melon with that size. God damn, how big are you? It's actually really cool that we're able to really see this, but I can't really have the flashlight on. That's just incredible. Like, can we take a moment to, like, really admire the design of these endoskeletons? Because they're not just a bunch of poles glued together. They actually look like they have their own mechanism, their own little intricate, delicate design. And it's just incredible because the amount of detail that goes into these, when you really stop to look at them, is really, really, really goddamn impressive. So yeah, Freddy is definitely one hell of a big bear. Look at this. Look at how big he is compared to me. I can't tell if I'm a child or a teenager, but I'm fairly certain I'm an adult. Even if I were an adult, he'd still be one big bear. Same with Bonnie. Incredibly high height. Yeah. Hi. God damn it, I can't see where I'm going. Ugh. And then we have Kike. It's ironic that I have to have the lighting off to actually be able to see in here. Can I interact with this? Nope. This could probably use like locked door sounds, which I'm more than happy to provide. From what I know, usually the bathrooms are like around here. Let's see what's in here. Okay, so here's the thing. So Fredbear, or Spring Freddy, Fredbear, whatever you want to call him, he was not a thing in the events of Five Nights at Freddy's 1. So I can understand if you couldn't find a Golden Freddy outfit or Golden Freddy animatronic, but this guy was not around during FNAF 1. I just figured I would point that out. Very nice little Easter egg, though. Is he moving his head? Am I going crazy, or is his head slightly moving? It's gotta be the exposure that's doing that. I would honestly love to see, like, AI in this game. Like, maybe if you were able to animate these models, they would kind of walk around and walk up to you if they see you, and they would not leave you alone until you, well, maybe they'd be persistent and not leave you alone, or they could just kind of walk around once you walk far away enough. I don't know, it's kind of like, you could either make it so they walk away after a while, or they keep following you around, since death is inescapable once these animatronics get you in FNAF 1. I don't know, but if you're able to animate these, or other models for AI in this game, that would be absolutely fantastic. That'd be so cool. Alright, anything else in here? Nothing aside from glitchy walls. Alright, I think that's pretty much everything for this game for now. I really hope this resumes development in the future because this would be absolutely incredible. Like, it would be such a cool FNAF 1 fan game for me, and a lot of other people. So I hope you all enjoyed watching this Rome review. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want more content in the future, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell, and I'll see you all next time. I'm gonna stand up right here next to Bonnie for the remainder of however long, because Bonnie is my favorite. He shall protect. Till next time, everyone. Oh, and I would also like to clarify that Orion did give credit to Steel Wool. I read the game page, so that's on my part for being stupid.